What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today on this video we'll be doing this function here. We'll try to find the derivative of the function that you see here. Oh yes, this function here, we're gonna use the product rule to find the derivative of this function. As you can see, this function, it looks a bit complex, I won't lie to you, but guys, don't be afraid, don't be confused. This is not really that challenging. But before you start, I would say pause the video, try to solve this, and let's see if you're going to find the very same answer that I'm going to find at the end of this video. Alright, now if you are new on this channel, I would advise you guys to subscribe to the channel and also hit the bell notification so that whenever I upload a video, you will be able to see that new video. As you can see, we are doing problems on these videos on this channel, and I've done other problems on other chapters. If you want to watch those videos, go to the playlist section. I actually group them in a chapter per chapter. Go and watch those videos on those on the playlist. And I'm still gonna do more videos on previous question papers, so subscribe to the channel guys if you want to see those videos. But then let's start with this problem here. As you can see, now we have a natural log multiplied by square natural log. I need to explain what this is, or let me just, I'm gonna rewrite it in a way that you will understand. So when we use the product rule, remember we're gonna have two functions, and these two functions we need to name them. So let's start with the first function where we have natural log. Okay, let's see. We can say natural log is equal to f of x. So let's say natural log x, this one, the first one here, we can say is equal to f of x. Now let's name the other one g of x. Now the other one, I'm gonna rewrite it guys. As you can see, we have natural log squared x. Basically this is the same as open bracket natural log x then squared. It's just natural log squared guys. That's what it is. So just like our trigonometric functions, remember how they are. This is how you should write them on your calculator. So this one, just write it like this so that when you differentiate, we can able to use the right information. Okay, now let's differentiate the f of x. Now if you find the derivative of f of x, which is going to be f of x prime or prime of x, it's going to be 1 over x. Remember, this is a natural log guys, Napierian logs. So you can go to this video here to watch the general formulas that we use to differentiate. I made videos on that. All right, now let's go to the other one, which is g of x. So we need to remember, we need to differentiate both of them. This is f of x, this is the first one here, and then natural log squared x is this one, g of x. Okay, now let's differentiate this one. Now this one, it will need us to use the product, the chain rule guys, right? This will need us to use the chain rule. So let me just show you. How do you see? First of all, you have the outer function, which is natural log x squared, and then you're gonna have the inner function. So we have two functions here. You have the outer function that is underlined with red line, and then you have the inner function, which is inside the bracket. So this kind of tells you that we have to use the chain rule. All right, so the chain rule, it goes like this. You equate the inner function with u, which now this is gonna be natural log x. Remember, this is based on g of x guys. Please do not confuse with this one. Okay, and then the outer function, you're gonna equate it to y, but in terms of u. Now the outer function, wherever there is f, where there is u, remember u is equal to natural log x, you put u there, but what happens here is gonna be squared. I hope you can able to see this. and then you differentiate both of them. Let's start with u. When you differentiate u in terms of x, it's going to be du over dx, and this is going to be equaling to 1 over x. So this one, no problem, we are fine. But this one here is going to be, we differentiate y with respect to u, so it's going to be dy over du. And this is a standard derivative, guys, so it's going to be 2u. Right, so the formula for chain rule, guys, it's always dy over dx, which is equaling to du or dy. Let's start with dy. Doesn't matter which one you start with, guys. Dy over du multiplied by du over dx. Right, so all you have to do here is to substitute. Let me write dy over dx. Okay, now what is du? Just write it on the side here. What is dy over du? Dy over du is going to be 2u. Okay, let's just write 2u there. And what is du over dx? Du over dx is going to be 1 over x. There, as you can see, there we go, divide by x. So if you continue with this, we have to change, okay, we're gonna have 2 on the numerator, but u, what is u here? When you go back then, it is our u. So our u is equaling to natural log x. So it's gonna be natural log x. Don't forget, we just substitute u into natural log x because it was equaling to u, and then over multiply by, remember, this is going to be over x. So that is our same as the differentiation of g of x, or g of x prime. Okay, remember, now before we continue, this is a chain. What we just did here, from here to there, we call it the chain rule. So if you want to see the video, if you don't understand how the chain rule came about, there is a video that will pop up here. Go and watch that video so that you can understand the chain rule much better. I try to explain in depth about the chain rule. Okay, now let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Now the formula that I'm going to write here is the formula for product rule. So the formula for product rule is dy over dx is equaling to, pay attention to this, it's going to be f of x prime, meaning the derivative of f of x. Remember, f of x is natural log x multiplied by g of x. So meaning g of x in this case, remember, is going to be natural log x squared. So you can write it like this, like the original, right? Plus, okay, and then after that we derive, we don't derive f of x this time around. F of x, we write it as it is, which is going to be this one multiplied by g of x prime. Guys, this is the formula for product rule. Again, if it so happen you never watched the video where I explain the product rule, go to this video here, go and watch this. Do yourself a favor, watch this video. It explains in depth how this formula we use it. Okay, all right, now let's start substituting. Remember, guys, f of x prime is a derivative of f of x. So let's go to our original formula or function. Remember, we said f of x is equaling to natural log x, this one here. So what is the derivative of this f of x? So it's going to be 1 over x. So we can say 1 over x multiplied by g of x. So what is g of x? So g of x, we can write it as let's just say open bracket natural log x and then squared. It's fine if you write this one, it's also fine if you write this one as well. Just make sure that you understand what's happening. These things, this one, the natural log x and then close bracket squared is the same as natural log squared x. It's the same thing, guys. Please don't get confused. Now we say plus. Now this time around we're just gonna write f of x as it is without being differentiated, with it, which is gonna be natural log x, and then we're gonna multiply it by derivative of g of x. So the derivative of g of x is the one where we use the chain rule, as you can see. So it's gonna be 2 natural log over x. So multiply by 2 natural log over x. Now we need to multiply and simplify. So let's continue. Y over x. Okay, dy over dx. So if you multiply here, we're gonna have a natural log. Can I? But it's fine. Let's just continue. And I have natural log. Let's say open bracket natural log x, then squared over x, right? And then plus. Now look, we have 2 here, so we can say 2 natural log multiplied by natural log. This is gonna be natural log x, then squared. Remember, they both have x, and then divide by x. Now if you look at this, let me just continue here. If you look at this, they have the same denominator, which is x, meaning the numerator they're gonna do what? They're gonna add. We have 2 natural log x squared on the second term. We only have 1 here. So what happened? These are the like terms. So they're gonna add. They're gonna give you 3 natural log x squared over x. So you can rewrite it. You can rewrite this one, guys, if you don't want to confuse yourself. Remember, what did I say? I said to you guys, this natural log open bracket natural log x squared is the same as natural log squared x. So you can write it like this. You can say 3 is equal to natural log squared then x over x. All right. They love this question, guys. This is basically one of the questions that I think I find on the previous question paper. Remember, guys, I'm still gonna do previous question paper, so don't worry. It's just one of the interesting question that I thought I should take from the previous question paper. Guys, as you can see, this question here is not much of a challenge. It just needed you to know your story when it comes to your natural logs, I guess, and also when it comes to these rules here, when it comes to the product rule and the chain rule, because here it's a combination of 2. So try to understand that when we have the combination of 2, you must use it. Guys, if it so happens that you didn't understand, remember, you can watch this video, you can rewatch it over and over again until you get it. And also there is a comment section. You can comment on the comment section and ask wherever you didn't understand. Hopefully I'm gonna able to help you. But if it happens that you understood, you can like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to click the bell icon there, so that whenever I upload a video, you will be able to get a notification that there's a new video being uploaded. All right, guys, you can also share this video to your friends so that they can also able to solve this type of a problem. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Till next time, remember, at the end of this video there's a playlist that will show all the derivative that we did using the product rule. We can go and click on that playlist and watch that playlist in a sequence order in order for you to understand better. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it. Until next time, cheers.